Okay, last time I've been out, we've had 2 to 3 cop presences. Today's earlier thing at the pizza cookery in Encino with the Persians usually go ballistic on me. That one was a little indirect, so I can't tell you for sure, but just very weird and out there. Just doesn't seem right, but looked on the surface very legit, but in my mind, with how they operate, something seems off there, especially with the security following me after that immediately. Just didn't seem right, like I explained it earlier. So I'm gonna say 2 to 3 times I've been out in public. The first 2 times were at coffee shops, not Starbucks, and then pizza cookery. So these are normal daily type stalking operations with the police on and off. Tonight we might see the fire trucks come out when I get to a certain corner or something. I can't tell you. But we are going to see the cars and twos and the cryptic messages. Everyone's leaving to try to make me look like a violent paranoid schizo, which has literally been going on since 5 years old. So let's go out and take a walk. And that, for some reason, is a crime. Taking walks and being healthy and things like that, according to them. I'm just trying to make sure my exposure's okay. It looks a little dark, actually. Let's see. Let me fix the exposure first. Okay, my camera needs some tweaking, but that should be good enough. Okay, so notice we still have the gray Civic here with the Civics. Interesting timing on the sprinklers. Not saying anything about that though. Okay, so let's just do possibilities here. White cars together here. This is one of the CRVs, and there's a second, I think, gold CRV down there. And then the groupings of Mazda 3s here. And so just looks like groupings of white cars, which I'm pretty sure are, even though it looks normal, because like example, there's another Mazda 3 across over there. Okay, so we have the kind of white cars, 2 vans, one on each side. I think usually they park on the other side, or I'm not even sure, but 2 vans and another white car. So groupings of white cars. I mean, there's 4 here, 2 more on that side, 2 Mazdas. Okay, so now in here we have 3 cars backwards. I don't know why my exposure's so messed up. So 3 cars backwards, right there, right? Okay, so the last week they've been really ramping up everything in anger because I'm exposing what Seymour's doing, and Seymour's working with these people to hunt me instead of defend me, saying hunting Kevin Perlman down is wrong. Okay. Okay, so the groupings of these Mazdas. Here's a Mazda 3. Okay, this car's been here forever, this universal car. Okay, there's the other Mazda 3. On the other side yesterday were 2 white Mazda 3s, right? Okay. You'll notice, as we get here, a lot less white cars, right? They're more spread. Okay, 2 Civics. Okay, so white Civic here. White Civic there. 2 Civics together, right? Okay. Okay, here's the second CRV over here, right? This truck's been here for a while. I don't know, he was in the hood before fixing something, but whatever. Okay, so then before we had groupings of trucks over here. I gotta change my camera battery. Okay, as we're coming around the corner here, we have the 2 souls together now, right? So a black soul and a green soul, right? More Civics. We have another white Civic here. Let's see, we have a Camry here. One of the groupings of Versas over here. I think there's another one over by on the other side. This looks like another gray Civic. And then in front of him, was that a Camry? No, that's a Corolla. Okay. And then a white Ultima. We kind of have some groupings of whites kind of here now. May or may not be, but with the other things you see, you've already seen about 10 pairs of 2s or so, and things like that. There we go. That was it. Our exposure compensation. Okay, so now we kind of have 2 whites together here, which okay, so remember when we walk through the crosswalk, if a car sort of drives into me, okay, no cars to sort of ram me. Make it. Okay, here comes security. Kind of follow me out on the left. He kind of keeps looking back towards me, but you know why he's coming out there. He wants to kind of come out to start shit. He's turning around now because he wants to try to start shit, right? So he's turning around over here, and he's coming back the other way. So we're just gonna sort of video him and let him. He's probably not gonna say anything, but he's trying to get me to react like everyone else here. Okay, so you see how he's like following me. I went this way, I walked across the street, I turned around. He's now following me and like a mimic. Like that's one of their tactics. Okay, so now he goes back in, right? So now we're starting to see security at different places start up again with the police, because I started to get out and be more social, and the police start ramping up their attacks. And then we have a worldwide group saying, you're crazy, you're not allowed to leave your house, and they won't fucking tell me what that's all about, but it starts at 5 years old. Doesn't even make any fucking sense. Okay. Okay, so someone's waiting in this car right here. Might be something, might not. Okay, so, okay, today's audio recordings are interesting with all the lawyers, just taking turns in anger and rage on me. And the one big thing they seem to be defensive about is the 2013 arrests, which the records, they destroyed all the records. Well, I kind of did a little research. I'm not a lawyer, but it looks like they don't normally destroy these arrest records. So it looks like probably lawyer Jonathan Franklin wanted to destroy the records to cover up what all the money he stole and what he was involved in. But remember, I still have proof of the records. Okay, we're probably gonna see tons of pairs of twos this way, because they're mad that I'm getting out of my house more now. So they're trying to play the angle that Kevin suffers from PTSD and needs to be locked in a mental institution. So I get out more, and then they ramp up their attacks more. Also sending Terrence Scruggs at me, claiming he has PTSD. Well, then trying to play these weird schizo angles. Okay, kind of looks like pairs of whites kind of over here at the corner. Okay, looks like we have groupings of black trucks here now. Here's one. Okay, we have the red cars, one across from the other. Here's a Matrix. Okay, another black truck. So by going to the park, taking a walk, going to some places, they're now getting angry. Also, I forgot I left my car at the park. That might be pissing them off. I forgot all about that one. How dare I leave my car at the park? So notice the 3 reds now on the side here when normally you don't see many reds. Okay, more pickups, so they're ramping up the pickups. We'll probably see people at the park waiting with lights on. More vans, too. Okay, green van there. Looks like they have more vans. Okay, three white pickups here, right? Here's a white. Okay, here's a white pickup. Here's a white pickup. Okay, third white pickup in a row. 3 pickups in a row right there. Right? Okay. So we're mad at you for coming to the park. Right? We're mad at you for walking out of your house. We're mad at you for coming to your park. We're gonna hunt you down and kill you no matter what it takes. It's your fault. What's this about? You're crazy. Why am I crazy? I'm not gonna explain anything. I'm just gonna hunt you down and try to kill you and prove it and this and that. And it's been going on since 5 years old. And it doesn't matter who you talk to on the planet. They're never gonna stop. It's been going on for 42 years. They don't want that truth coming out. Okay, one of the car covers with pickup. I think they were different cars. I don't think they were pickups before. Okay, if we have our peace and quiet, I can just walk to the fucking park and sit on a bench for a while and relax. Right? It shouldn't fucking matter. Okay, notice how they try to get the groupings of pickups here together. Okay, another pickup there, groupings of pickups. Okay, 2 BMWs together right here, right? Okay, BMW. Okay, now in front of the 2 BMWs, 2 gray pickups, right? 2 gray pickups. Over here. Now the benches are right here, so they get angry if I take a walk and I sit on a bench over there, right? I mean, how dare I? I'm ruining everyone's life. I'm a public nuisance. They're coming out, taking a walk, and sitting at this bench over here. We have a white Cherokee here, and there's probably tons more Jeeps. Cherokees, the second Jeep over here, right? Like I said. Okay, now they have the black pickup again and backwards cars over there. Now their argument might be, well, you left your car at the park with your sign on it. Well, so I'm not allowed to tell someone what's being done in my life. Are you gonna make me mentally ill and try to kill me, right? So everything they're doing is murder operations to kill me, and every single person says, die Kevin, and we're not gonna help you, right? It's always the same. Okay, so now probably someone will see me driving or something like that, and then they'll say, okay, this is where Kevin is. People come out and watch him and try to intimidate him and thug him. He's not allowed to tell anyone what we're doing. There's a guy asleep in that car. Okay, so let's turn around and find a place to sit. Okay, so we have I see a first car showing up with lights. Now what's probably gonna happen is they're gonna see me, or maybe someone else has already seen me driving by, and now larger and larger groups are going to probably show up waiting with lights on and things like that. Now I think I see them looking for a spot waiting with lights on over here, kind of close to the benches I'm walking back to, and then they're going to get mad. You're doing something, you're stalking women, you're ruining our lives, you're a public nuisance, you're this, you're that. We're going to sit here and we're going to watch you with lights on. Okay, now as you're saying, like every single video I've ever videoed of every day of my life, I'm just simply walking out of my house and going somewhere, and I don't know any of these people, right? So it looks like he's waiting with his lights on. Now you'll notice that when I got here, the park was completely dead. No one waiting with lights on, nothing. It's pretty late. What time is it? 12:55 a.m. Someone has been notified to follow me out here. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure based on it happens over and over. Because he doesn't want me sitting on the bench here, right? Okay. So the lights are like an intimidation tactic, right? We're watching you, you're lit, whatever. Okay, that's what that is. So we're gonna sit on the bench anyways, but I'm guessing we're gonna see more cars start to show up. You're not allowed to leave your house tactic or we're gonna kill you, right? So let's sit here. They're gonna get mad. You got the two pickups here and the two BMWs together. We'll just set our camera down facing him. You'll notice he didn't just park. He's waiting with the lights on. Why are the lights on, right? Why doesn't he turn the key off or was in the parking spot, right? So the point is he wants to try to intimidate me. We're watching you. And then he'll make up lies. I'm waiting for women, I'm stalking women, it's about this, it's about that. We're going to see more cars probably show up. I just want to sort of note that there are no other cars right now waiting at the park at 1 a.m. with the lights on at the moment. Okay, so when I got here, everything is normal, and this guy has shown up mad, right? So he's mad that Kevin's kind, they're going to kill me since 5 years old and make up every lie known to man to justify it. And so here we are, first guy has come out. You've also seen how many patterns of cars right? Okay, just here alone, two gray pickups, two Jeep Cherokees, two gray pickups, and two BMWs right here alone. Right, now this guy shows up, I'm watching you. Okay. And a mother and father and brother that are basically running around saying kill Kevin or eradicate him. Okay, so he finally turned off his... Wait. Oh, okay, so now he's getting out. Okay, so notice the alarm, like he's going ballistic with the alarm. Okay, you see that? The pairs of twos, that is one of the tactics on so much video. Right, let's hold up the camera. Looks like we have another car pulling up at the park over here, possibly gonna wait with the lights on. So here he is, look, so see how he's trying to provoke me. Let's just make it obvious he's getting video. Let's get a good shot of him over here, to show, right? Okay, so see this? Okay. But he's not gonna look because he wants to be all passive aggressive about it. Okay, so just, right, so his car is over here. I think it's the car in front of the Mini Cooper. Okay, so now someone's coming out. So notice he's sort of causing a scene, but he's obviously notifying people in the local area to all get together. It looks like there might be some cars coming this way. So see how he's trying to set up, create reaction. This guy's coming out. Okay. So over here. So you see, I told you he followed me here. He might live here, but he's definitely came out. He probably lives in the driveway over here, and then he followed me out here. Probably, that's my guess, but he's now honked his horn like 100 times, trying to kind of intimidate me and set me up. So, Okay, so, right. So, okay, so here he is. Okay, okay, so look, he's still honking the horn, right? Okay, over here. He wants that reaction with their worldwide 42-year murder groups. Okay, and then he's just a little confused. Okay, he's trying to honk again for some reason, but he can't. He doesn't have the distance, right? He can't, the alarm can't make it. There's no doubt he doesn't know I'm here. Like, he saw me sit down in front of him, right? So he's coming back. Okay, so he's not going to look at me directly because he wants me to react. Now, you saw that he followed me here. He waited for me. I sat down. He started honking his horn. I made no contact. I made no interactions. The usual, the same thing that I found out was going on at 29 with worldwide support. It's been going on since 5 years old. Right? So he wants me to react. So I'm just going to chill here, but I'm going to aim the camera this way over at him. Now he's getting desperate. He's getting angry because he hasn't gotten a reaction. So he follows me out. He's trying to get the reaction. He's looking at all the cars at the park. Okay, he just pushed his alarm button again. Yep, there he is. He's angry. Right now he's going in. Okay, now it's oh poor me, oh poor me. He's the victim. He's the victim. Oh poor me. Oh poor him. He didn't do anything wrong with anyone else. Oh poor him. Okay. Now how many times do you think he honked his horn here? 12, 15, I don't know, right? Okay, so, oh poor him. Okay, so you get the idea, right? Okay. Alright. Okay, so once again, I'm just walking out of my... Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. Wait, he's coming back. Here he is. He's coming back. Look, he's coming back. Look at this. He wants that reaction. He wants to cover up what he's doing with the police and everyone else for 42 years. Alright? Okay, so we're gonna put the camera. Is he gonna come back again? Okay, so I just made him do it. That's what they're saying. I made him do that. My lawyer, Seymour Amster, is saying I made him do that. The prosecutor's saying I made him do that with 100,000 other people a day for 42 years. I made him do that. I walked down the street here. I sat down at a bench. I'm minding my own business. Some random stranger I've never seen. This happens at every single place worldwide. Every single person I'm in contact with. I made him do it. I've trolled him, I've provoked him, I've instigated him, I'm a public nuisance. I made him do it. I just walked down the street. I walked out of my house, walked down the street, sat at a bench. I made him do that. Right? I've ruined his life. I've ruined everyone else's life. We are here at the Woodland Oaks Park where the police are working on new tactics and angles with my mother, saying that because this street here is called Mary Lee, that it's about a porn star Heather Lee and things like this, right? Just jumping to the 100 millionth fictional thing based on squeezing a BB out their ass and calling it fucking United States Treasury bar of gold, I don't know, right? Okay, so right, and so you've seen it like so many other videos. So this is the Warner Center Park that they have a problem with me leaving my house and taking walks. That's it. There's no reason behind it, but we're going to kill your kind since 5 years old. Now, where things really get spooky is the police and government are trying to cover this up. They're trying to say everyone's allowed to hunt down and kill Kevin Perlman. Okay, so now we have a security car driving down Obit, or I can't read it, but that's Obit or something. Okay, so now security is coming down. Okay. So my point is that when I've said on so many videos that the police are working with security companies to hunt me, and masked groups saying everyone get together and hunt down and kill this guy or lock him away since 5 years old, you're now seeing multiple security people come out for taking a walk. You're seeing, in the cars alone on video tonight, we have, what, 30 or 40 pairs of twos or something like that? I don't know, I can't count. Just going out to take a walk. The police say it's not happening, but any retard could walk down the street and go, oh my god, that's just the weirdest thing. Right? I mean, right here. Let's look right here. Right here alone. Okay, 2 white BMWs there. 2 gray pickups there. A Jeep Cherokee and a second Jeep Cherokee trying to get close to this Jeep Cherokee, and there's a shitload more. Okay, right? So nobody's doing anything. It's all Kevin. He's ruining everyone's lives. Okay, 4 billion people or more against one person, escalating since 5 years old for crimes of leaving your house and taking a walk, starting at 5 years old, or talking to women, or going out on dates, or making money, or starting businesses, taking college classes. If you take a college class someone doesn't like, they turn professors against you and rid you of the world. Things that just don't even make any fucking sense. Okay, so here we are though. This is we're on Mary Lee Street. This is Warner Center Park. You saw how that guy sat there in an anger and rage that my kind is breathing, right? Okay, and there he is, and he just sat there for like, he pulled his car, he obviously was probably pulled his car out of his garage there and said, oh, well, Kevin's coming down this way, so let's just sit there and work on the guy over and over until he's dead and gone, right? And then you pass out cards to everyone saying, you've been lied to, these psychos are hunting me, and they get mad. You're not allowed to tell anyone. You're a public nuisance for telling people what's being done to you. And these orders are coming from the LAPD and up the ladder, up to the top, because no LAPD officer in his right mind would say, hunt this kid down, especially since 5-year-old with child molesting families, torture, kill him, eradicate him, rid him of the world, and tell him he's not allowed, with Dr. Ronald Barry Perlman and Michael Huntley, he's not allowed to defend himself, okay? Even the First Amendment, freedom of speech, these people are doing these things. You're not allowed to talk to people and tell them that. Okay, so surprisingly, no other cars showed up with lights on, but this guy's really desperate. Okay, I think I've kind of chilled out, so let's now kind of walk back. Okay, and we'll document other things. Okay, we're probably going to see more cars now come out, because this guy is working with a security company saying I'm doing all sorts of things to them. You've seen it on video. I simply, like every other video, walked out of my house and I'm taking a walk. That's it. Okay, so it looks like we have someone kind of waiting down there with lights on, possibly, right? Okay, so I think, I'm not sure which was his car, but I think this VW was his car. And we'll get the license plates in case we need to. I'm gonna get both license plates here. The 6 LEX 721 is this Ford. We have a car waiting down there. And this one is a Jetta 8K BD261. Now remember, they use every person, resource, known to man. Now there's a car down there kind of waiting with the lights on, and you know he's probably coming out, we're watching you, Perlman, because of what you just did. And then they're going to say I'm schizo. Okay, so that's their weird cover-up that doesn't make any sense. You're a schizo because you told someone what he did to you, so you did it. Right? Things that don't make any sense, right? And they've been doing it. They've sent thousands of women after me. Thousands of women after me since at least 16, probably. Oh no, earlier, because they were mad for me kissing a black girl when I was 8 years old. It doesn't make any sense with my psychotic, pathological, lying mother. Okay, so now usually what happens is larger and larger groups start coming out, because that guy's, and everyone's calling the police and security companies and look what Kevin did and this and that and blah blah blah, right? And if you're attacked 100,000 to 1 million, oh by the way, groupings of VWs here, so VW there, red VW here. If you're I mean, it's just insane that these people have been mobbing me to death since a very young child, and not one person is concerned that I'm being hunted by a planet of people to exterminate me. Okay, so as we're coming back, notice this guy's a psycho that's coming out and he's yelling at me and he's telling me he's killed people, and then he's telling me I'm stealing cars and things around here. Okay, so look at the 3 pickups there together I was talking about. Now nobody's doing anything wrong but Kevin Perlman by breathing. That's their argument. My breathing is a crime. You'll notice the higher groupings of red cars here. Okay. And I'm making all these people do this. That's all the lawyers, the police, the government in every state, country, worldwide, Washington, D.C., Mexico, Sweden, Philippines, India. I'm making these people do this to me. Am I sending little alien vibes into their head? Am I an alien and I'm sending them vibes in their head that's making them do this, right? Okay, they're full of shit. Okay. So now you sort of have to link up the chain to why they're really doing it, right? Because it's not based on anything I've ever done wrong. It's someone doesn't like me and they want me dead and gone. But how do you get all these people to help? I mean, that's the freakiest part about it. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on. Okay, so some of the groupings, what is this? Oh, a Kia. They're a red Kia, so some of the groupings of red cars as they walk back, right? Now you might ask yourself, how did that security car come by in minutes, right? Think about that. How did the security car come by in minutes? Okay, another red car. He knew to come by probably because the guy was texting the security company, I'm gonna park in front of Kevin and we're gonna set him up. Okay, the things they've been doing to me since doing to me since a child, but I didn't even know what was going on until 29 to find out that it's been going on since 5 years old. Okay, so okay, so now remember that Seymour is putting things in his appeals stating that I need therapy. Well, your defense attorney for no reason at all would ever state in the appeals that your client needs therapy, ever. Okay? Okay, so now one of the things we're noticing is groups of pickups, and this guy might sort of been coming out because I'm out here taking a walk, getting exercise. My kind is not allowed to be healthy and get exercise, according to them. I don't know what my kind means. It's just something they made up to justify killing me, if that makes sense. Okay, I think we had groupings of pickups here last couple nights and days. This morning, 2 pickups, I think, black pickups here coming out, things like that, right? Okay, notice the cars always backwards in the corner inside the gate there because they want to try to get me on that property to set me up, and then say Kevin's trying to break in our houses, weird shit like that. I mean, just everything from every direction worldwide. Okay, just we'll note the black Jeep Cherokee because the amount of groups of Jeep Cherokees they use. Trying to cover up sending Kelly Hatch and Tom Farley after me at a young age. Okay, so we're starting to go back to the cars backwards here. Remember how every day I'm sort of videoing the cars starting to go back forwards here, and now they look like they're starting to go back to the backwards tactic. I told you that would only last a couple days or a week before they would get angry again for me driving to like Hollywood and talking to a girl, or who knows, right? We have two other identical scions like that. Okay. Okay, this one really pisses them off when I sit down at the end here. We're gonna sit down here and they're gonna get angry. Oof. They're gonna get angry about this. Making sure I'm still recording. Oof. Okay, his car is angled towards me. The last week we had police officers running around getting mad that I did this. Is he parking? I can't tell, but the car's parked totally crooked. To try to piss me off at one of the older tactics. I bet they're gonna just sit in the car, trying to provoke me. I thought I heard someone behind me get into a car, but not sure. Okay, so you're asking yourself, well, why isn't he parking? Right? I mean, why isn't he pulling to the side and parking and getting out of the car? Okay, Kevin's ruining our lives. Okay, let's piss him off. I want to just walk down here and go check out the freeway and then come back. And he's going to get mad, okay? So I'm going to go to the freeway. Now they're going to say I'm breaking onto private property and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Okay? So we're going to go check out the freeway here. And we're going to turn around and come back. Watch this. He's going to get pissed. Okay, so now he's mad, right? Now I've supposedly just breaking and entering and killed people, and I raped women, and I did this and I did that. Okay, so now he's gonna be mad and make up some lame excuse how I've killed 10 people and raped women and broke onto 50 properties. Also, look at the Maserati. They always park them backwards there. I believe they started that with a porn star named Maserati. Now, I think, is he in a black VW? I can't really see. But remember, all the entire week there have been black VWs with people waiting and all up the street following me a couple weeks. He looks like a black VW. So let's video him so you know the black VWs are kind of following me out. Unless this is that lady that has been sleeping in her car for like 2 weeks on the street, I'm not sure. but she was definitely working some weird security operations with some other people in black VWs. I think this is that lady that sleeps in her car every night. Yeah, I think that's who that one is. But normally she parks across the gate where I walk out of my house, way down here. So I don't know why she's parking where I'm sitting when she saw me, right? You know, sometimes things aren't what they appear to be, and that's usually the case. Like, now we have a guy waiting here with his lights on, right? Okay. Now this... When does this start? Well, it starts the second I walk out of my house with 100,000 cars and with mental illness tactics, and then it's escalating, as you can see, for just taking a walk. Just walk out of my house, sit down here, sit down there. It's escalating. Now we have a person waiting who has kind of followed me here, waiting with the lights on. As we came out, security guard kind of went one way and doubled back. Right. Now some of these things look normal, but I know their behaviors and how they operate. Like example, why is this car always a car right there backwards by the gate entrance where you walk in and out? Because, like I said before, they want to try to set me up for, make it look like breaking and entering and things like that, right? And so, I mean, I've exposed them 100 million times over, and now the judicial system's mad. How dare I expose worldwide murder groups to kill me? I mean, I'm a horrible monster. Okay, so, I mean, people don't defend themselves, according to my father. Okay, we have a gray Infinity here, and I think a gray Infinity there, or at least there was. This guy looks like he might be parking. We'll see if he honks his horn a second time. Okay, as we get back here, there's kind of the two whites together, working every tactic known to man to try to make me look like a violent paranoid schizo, right? So the white car here and the white car there. I think we might have two BMWs here. No, we only have one right now, but there used to be two. Okay, so I think this is like a Prius.